Yes, sir. You already know that your boy BAs. We back with another one. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You know, we don't like to waste nobody time. But before we do that, let's get this video a thumbs up so it can reach more people. Today we're gonna be touching bases on Sundial growers. That's SNDL. You know, I've been put this one on y'all radar, on y'all watch list. You know, it's been a real roller coaster. It's been a bumpy ride. I told y'all. I always tell y'all. I try to prepare y'all. I always wait for pullbacks, very strong pullbacks. And the bigger the run, the bigger you see a stock go, the further you see it run, that's the stronger you need to wait for a pullback. Cause you want to be safe, not sorry. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. So let's get into it, y'all. And I told y'all, even myself, I have to learn from y'all the stuff that I teach y'all. I have to go back and make sure I keep myself on game because you know the stock. You the executive at the end of the day. Every day you come to the stock market, it's you versus you. You depends on if your account, if your portfolio grows or not, or how big of a loss you take. You the executive at the end of the day. So let's look at it, y'all. Sundial growers. And I had told y'all, I mentioned y'all, I let y'all know that I was down $500 on Sundial growers. I bought in, I had bought at 120, rode it to 230, made some money, and then I bought again around 220 range, and it started declining, and I lost money from like 220 to like 170. And then I made videos letting y'all know that I showed y'all. Y'all can go back on the videos and look. I told y'all this thing can fall down to the 120 range, the $1.20 range, because I showed y'all on the chart, and that's what it did in pre-market. And early this morning, it fell down to like $1.27 a share. I told y'all it could reach that range, and just because it pulled back now and we recovering a little bit, that doesn't mean we in the clear. I'm gonna show y'all the chart. We could easily go from 120 range, 130 to 165 from this level, but we could also pull back and retest the 120 range again, that 121, that 125, because really we got lucky. When we got to that 126, we supposed to fell down to 121, and when we fell to 121, we supposed to tested that resistance as a new spot of support, and we just reached 126. So that's why I say we not all the way in the clear yet. I would feel we'll be in the comfort zone once we reach $2 plus 210, over 210. I mean over $2 really, but once you reach that $2 threshold and reach 210, we will be in a better position. But don't throw parties just yet. So let's check it out, y'all. Sundial growers. We opened at $1.36. We reached the high of 137. The low was 122. The 52-week high was 304. The 52-week low was 13 cents. So let's check out the headlines. You know, we like to look at the headlines, see what they got to say about it. So SNDL stock forecast. Sundial growers falls 5% as raises 90 million. SNDL has fallen by 5% during Friday pre-market trading. Sundial announced further details of its capital raise. SNDL raises nearly 90 million from warrant holders. So y'all know SNDL had raised a lot of capital, especially during the run-up. Unlike GameStop, SNDL used its run-up and that hype from Reddit as its advantage. It raised a lot of capital during that time. So they're going to be able to use all that capital for advertisement to help grow their business, more locations, or however they see fit to help expand their business. So another thing, though, you need to keep in mind, though, check this out. Another critical level to watch is $1. I'm telling y'all, Sundial managed to hold onto its NASDAQ listing after escaping penny stock territory. Losing that threshold would be a bearish shine, but that is still a long way off. Yes, if it break $1, that will most definitely be a bearish shine, and you could see I could see it falling to 80 cents on the chart. If it break $1, it could go back to 80 cents. I don't see it going back to the previous levels where it was at, 50 cents and 60-cent range, which it could possibly, but the worst case scenario, I see this thing falling down to 80 cents. So let's carry on. Now let's check out the analysts. Let's see what they got a price target on this at. The 4 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts on Sundial growers have a median target of 30 cents with a high estimate of 40 cents and a low estimate of 20 cents. The median estimate represents a negative 77% decrease from the last price of 132. So this thing is way overvalued from the point, even after falling down from $4 all the way down to where it's at now, they still say this thing way overvalued. So remember what I told y'all, though, don't let this be don't let this determine your decision. You know, this is just your homework. Everything I say, everything I do, I'm not your financial advisor. We here, we trying to win together, but just use me, you know, as your homework. Use them as your homework. Put it all together, and you the executive, make your decision. So let's look at it, y'all. Let's look at the chart. I want to show y'all what I had pointed out. Okay, right where you see that yellow line at on Sundial Growers, that's where we had hit that 120 range at the peak, 121, 120 range. Right there was our resistance. Now that's a new form of support. When we hit that 120, that 126 range, I expected it to drop to around 121, but the market don't always be perfectly timed to where you wanted to go. I seen it falling to 121, and they know I was gonna load the boat real quick in that area. But at 126, I seen it trying to pull back like it didn't want to go back down to the area. So I went ahead and started loading the boat. And I'm gonna show y'all my position. I told y'all I was gonna get out. I cut my losses early. I been cut them and then let it fall. Let the stock continue to fall. And then as it continued to fall, I got back in towards the bottom, near the bottom, and we rolled this thing back up. So let's check it out, y'all. I'll show y'all my positions real quick. Y'all see, I'm in Sundial Growers. I got a total cost of $5,500. The last price was $136 of this screenshot. The average price $128. We up about $330 right now. And also, I just show y'all my Tilray position. I told y'all in previous videos, I was very hyped about Tilray. Tilray is a banger when it's going to be partners with APHA, ticker symbol, and they're going to be one of the world's biggest cannabis companies in the world. So I got a total cost of $8,800. Last price was $29.45 at this screenshot. My average price is $27.87. We up about $500 on that position. I'm really considering, I'm thinking about holding my cannabis stocks for a while. I want to sell because I'm a day trader. I want to sell for these gains. But if you look at the bigger picture, you can make massive, massive gains if once this thing get legalized on all over the U.S. or not even all over, at least 50% of the U.S. This thing will blow through the roof. So let's carry on, y'all. Now, last but not least, let's finish looking at this chart real quick. I want to show y'all something else. And now on the second image, we got Sundial Growers. Right here, you see where I had on February the 9th, it was at $1.65. That's right there at that territory. I just marked that because that's where we could easily go from where we at now. Trading at 139, 140, that 130 range, we could easily shoot up to this. That would be our next level that we need to get to keep this bullish momentum going. We could get to 165. And if we get to that 165, we could it'd be easier to get to 2. So, and all right, now look at this last one. Also, keep in mind, though I tell you, never go all in. I always have firepower to fight with, because we could also look on the graph at February the 2nd, 2021. Once we hit that peak of 121, that resistance now is our new support. Once we hit that 121, we fell right back down to $1.04, right there in that dollar range. So that's what I want y'all to be aware of. Once if we get back down and retest that 120, we could also test this range right here, that 104 range. And if we break that dollar, that'll be a bearish sign. Not saying that they won't come back and regain themselves, but that would be bearish for the moment. So you already know, this your boy B Hayes. If y'all like these type of updates, these type of predictions, you already know you found the right spot. Consider joining the family, and we out, y'all. God bless. Another thing, if y'all want to know how to play this one, just don't go all in. Don't go all in. Right now will be good buying points, but I'll wait for it to pull back to that 120 range to test that again, and I load up a little bit, and then I'll wait to see if it tests that $1 range, and then if it tests that $1 range, I get in. But if it break $1, that'll be my exit point. I get up out of there and reload the boat when it's in the sense. So you already know, I had to put that last part in there for y'all. I hope y'all catch it, because I kind of ended the video just now. But I forgot to tell y'all that. So you already know, though, this your boy B Hayes. We out. God bless.